bonds to many life is true. The day in Yahweh Shah shall rise first. And to the elders that taught us the truth, continue on teaching, rebuilding the tabernacle of David that is fallen, the house of David, Amos 9:11. Because we're living the last days of Esau, Edom's kingdom. And we at the end of this thing, and we out here prophesying because the Almighty God, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Almighty, whose true name is Yahweh, his name is going to be magnified in these last days. Through our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, who's basically sitting on the right-hand side of the Heavenly Father. Because you got all this going on with this New Year's, with this whole Iran thing going on, this thermonuclear war that's popping off. Because you had over there in Iran, they sent, was a week and a half ago, submarines over there. Then they sent B-52 bombers. Or a couple of days ago, they sent and those are nuclear-capable B-52 bombers. So that shit is deadly serious, man. And then Iran is like, you know what? You want to fuck around, man? We ready for you, man. Last year was in January. They killed that General Soleimani.
On this day.
On this day.
Or maybe the 3rd.
On that was the 3rd. You're right. On the 3rd of January. And let them know, 2020, people think it's gonna get better. Yeah. You got the new strand over there in Colorado. You got the strand over there in California. Florida. You got people taking the vax, the V. All right, the V. They're taking the V and shit. Right? They're taking this, and then they're saying a week later it's still coming out positive. So this whole world, people all freaked out with this mad shit. The weather's messed up. Squirrels are attacking people. the earth is tired of motherfuckers, man. The animals are tired. The earth is tired, and we're fucking tired. Our Heavenly Father's tired of the wickedness and evil, man. Cause we in the last days. These are the last days of this wicked ass kingdom. Give me Isaiah 9:5. Let's get nuclear missile scriptures, spiritual powers, because they try to mock black people getting spiritual powers on December 21st. Because it was an alignment that happened between Jupiter and Saturn, the closest it's ever been in 800 years. And when you go 800 years before that, that was the Dark Ages, man. We ruled Europe. We ruled Russia. And we had these devils in slavery. They ain't gonna teach you that. Then these devils started coming into power around the 1400s, man. So the Most High is rebuilding us back up as a people, a kingdom, a rulership. The house of David, man. King David, his mighty men, an army. As a matter of fact, I was watching Cobra Kai yesterday, man. And Kreese, he was a Vietnam vet. And them Vietnamese, man, those men in the Vietnam War, yo, man, war really makes you tough, man. Just like the spiritual warfare that we're going through right now, this spiritual warfare makes you tough. This is spiritual warfare, man. This is spiritual wickedness that we're battling in high places. Ephesians 6 and 10. And it's of your mind. Because this devil wants to take your fucking mind, man. He wants to take your mind. He wants to control your mind. He wants to control your thoughts. He wants to control your body. He wants to get up in your mind, man, with this COVID-19, this vaccination shit. This devil wants to control your fucking mind, man. That's why you gotta rebuke these demons in the name and protect your temple. You gotta watch what gets in your mind, man, because you got all these different distractions going on. They're gonna try to get you out the truth. Because it's easy to go back in this world, man, but it's hard to fight this fight, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be burning and fuel of fire.
But this shall be burning and fuel of fire. You see all the ancient movies of Braveheart, Gladiator, with straight up swords. Brown, yeah, bows and arrows, man. Back and forth. Then you have the cannonballs and shit. But this time it's gonna be nuclear war, nuclear fire. That's why they're sending B-52 bombers over there, which is very serious, man. So this whole place is gonna be nuclear soon. Most I say gonna burn this place like an oven. Give me Malachi 4. Burn like an oven. The Holy Spirit is fire. The angels are being activated, man. The angels around the earth are being activated. The angels are ministers of fire. This word is fire. This kingdom's gonna be burned with fire. Fire is a cleansing, man. You know, people look at us like it's a joke, but it ain't a joke. You don't want to look like a joke with a mask in your face, looking like you're going to a Rothschild ritual. It ain't gonna be a joke when a squirrel jumps on your face and rips your pupils out, your eyeballs. It ain't gonna be a joke then. These animals are attacking people, man. Tigers, lions, they're gonna start manifesting in Brooklyn and the Bronx. Gonna tear your asses up, man. Philly? Oh, Philly's just a dead zone. There's nothing but death over there, man. The pain and suffering, poverty, man. Here it is trying to tell our people to enlighten themselves and come back to their power so we can receive power and be ruling over these other nations, but you don't see that. A lot of you Israelites, you got low self-esteem. You got Stockholm syndrome. You have a slave mentality. When you're in this truth, you break out that slave mentality. The truth shall set you free. Right.
Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
And pride is running rampant. People are prideful. The Most High is showing you to shut your damn mouth. That's why you wear a mask on. All the signs, the business is going now. People crying about their business. People crying about losing their jobs. You're supposed to be humbling down to the Lord. Is telling you to humble down. He's showing you he's bringing down this kingdom. But pride go before destruction. People are prideful, man. Esau's proud as hell. And 2/3 of our people are proud as hell. And don't you know you're going to die because of your pride? You got to humble down to the Lord. You men, we need to humble down to our power and humble down to each other and be merciful and loving towards one another. And our women, man. You women got to be humbling down to your man. Because that's your king. That's your master. And real soon, we coming back to that. Women bowing down to their husband, calling them king and lord, covered up. Yeah, that's coming, baby.
Right.
We ain't gonna be in the bottom forever. Hey, them Saudis, they got that shit in order over there. Them women, they covered up, they bow down to their kings and masters, and they all happy as hell, man. But when it comes to niggas rising up to their power, it's a problem. You heathens are crying. But we gonna shackle you up and drag you into slavery. That's what the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords coming to do. The first crops to say is gonna be you fucking Rothschilds, man. And we love saying that, man. That's what makes us go, man. Cause you going to slavery, man. That's it. You going to slavery, you getting dragged the fuck up, being clowned upon, man, getting your ass smashed up. And we know you devils is watching me. How about Shimei Shah is watching you? And when you devils come to make a move, man, that's when the Lord gonna bust your ass, man. That's when the Most High gonna turn this into fucking hunters, man. You got brothers tired of this shit, and you weak niggas out there, you weak ass Judases, you agents, you haters, you covetous, we gonna run through your ass when that time comes. You can be talking shit, we're gonna throw your head on one continent and your legs on the other fucking continent, man. Lord's coming back with a serious attitude. Go ahead.
And
Start from the top again.
Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. Behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up.
Hey, the Most High mentions fire all the time in the scriptures. Obadiah, when he brings back the tribes, man. The house of Joseph, the house of Judah, the 12 tribes coming together, forming like Voltron, and the house of Esau for stubble, man. And that's what these nations are scared of, man. That's what these devils on top are terrified of. And even these other heathens, man, on low level, they scared of that shit, man. They're afraid of that, man. Jake's coming together in unity amongst each other and loving one another and being merciful towards each other. That's the army, that's the brotherhood, that's the Spartans, man. Like the way Jonathan was with David. Men back in the ancient world kissed each other in the cheek, man. We loved one another. We fought for one another, man. We fought for the Lord's statute, man. We were men of valor. Valiant men of God. Now you got men walking in the back of their women walking in the front with yoga pants on, showing their camel toes and shit, being exposed. You men have no backbone, man. You want to cry about the woman all day, but it's these goddamn men. The majority of men don't want to rise up and be men. You men got to be tired of this shit, man. You're supposed to rise up and say, man, we had enough of this shit. We had enough of this abuse. We're going to get our shit together with God, and real soon we're going to get power back, man. We're going to get that power, man. We got the power now to stand up here in great boldness, man. This is supernatural, a miracle in itself, man. So-called niggas out here in the corner prophesying against our enemy, man. In great boldness, in front of the feds and CIA and the ASS, all of them, man. We ain't scared of none of you devils, man. Them scary slaves in the slave plantation days is over with, man. Them days is over with. We ain't scared of you, man. And if it does happen for us to be martyrs, it's to magnify Yahweh Shai anyway. And you helping us unlock the powers. You helping us get the kingdom. By you coming and you chopping our heads off, whatever you think you're going to do, the Lord allowed that to happen. And that's an automatic crown on our head. So you helping us into immortality. You come against this truth, it's pushing this word out even more. Every time you come against this truth, it spreads out even more, man. So if we go missing, that's more sheep are going to come in. More multitudes are going to come in. But there's no such thing as death with the Lord, man. This is life. This is eternal life. Lord will be written in the book of life, and we're going to receive everlasting life, man.
Right.
But this place ain't nothing but pain and suffering, man. Every day is pain, bills, suffering, this, that, loved ones. This is poverty. That poverty is a fucking sickness, man. That poverty is an illness, man. It causes chaos, man. The Lord's going to wipe away all of that, man. We ain't going to have no poverty. We ain't going to be living check to check. We ain't going to be slaves, man. We're going to be ruling the kingdom of heaven, but you got to have faith. If you have faith as a mustard seed, the Lord said, well, you'll be able to move mountains. What's mountains in the scriptures? Governments, man. This faith that we have out here through the Spirit of the Lord, this gift that the Lord gave us, is shaking this devil's government, man. That's why he's mad as hell, but he can't fucking do nothing. All you can do is set some shit up and try to demonize us and equate us with some terrorist attacks. But guess what? This word is terrorizing you devils. This truth is terrorizing you devils, man. Go ahead.
I got a preset. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 1. And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, And when he was said, his disciples came unto him, and he opened up his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Mourning, poor, lowly, meek, not prideful. Right here, man, we're mourning right here in the corner, man. This is humiliating itself, which means humiliation, man. We're fools for the Lord's sake. The scriptures say that we're gonna be made a spectacle, man. So people looking at, oh, look at this dude, like that woman was laughing in the car, look at him. Not knowing that she's looking at the future kings, man. These people that's laughing and walking by, they're gonna realize, man, that we were speaking the truth, that the Lord sent us. Because every time he destroyed the kingdom, he sent prophets, man. Like it says in Jeremiah 28 and 8, he sent prophets to prophesy, and that's balance, man. The Lord could have easily right now flattened this place right now. But even with
And be justified.
and be justified. But he's still, all that's going on in 2020, George Floyd, the attack in Iran, World War III almost popped off last year. The economic collapse, these business closing, this whole Trump shit. Trump saying he ain't leaving, man. Trump saying, they saying that he gonna get out of office, but he sent B-52 bombers to Iran. That's very serious, man. Those are nuclear capable bombers, man. And a week before that, the Navy submarines went over there. So this thing is deadly serious, man. People want to play games as a joke. There's nothing but war, man. It's 50-some degrees out today, man. We're supposed to be freezing cold out here. It's 50-some degrees out here. Then you wonder why the squirrels are fucking attacking people in New York and Queens, man.
They're supposed to be hibernating.
They're supposed to be hibernating, man. They're supposed to be hibernating, but now you got squirrels attacking people. Squirrels are scared of people, man. Hey, that's great. Squirrels are created with what? Nuts. People are going nuts.
This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short
And
time.
these devils know they have a short time. There's a spiritual demon saying there are angels on the left-hand side in the spiritual world and the unseen world we can't see that surrounds this physical dimension, this 3D dimension. But there's physical sons of Satan that are moved by the spirit of Satan. And their job is to come against the laws of the Most High and to come against his people who are the Israelites, because they know we Jacob. That's why they call themselves Jacob Rothschild, Evelyn Rothschild, David Rothschild. They want to be the royalty. They want to be the princes. They want to be the kings, man. And they know they can't get that. That's what the whole vaccine's about, the mark of the beast about, is to go into your mind. So you can make a covenant with Satan. They can go into your mind. That's what it is, to control your fucking mind, man. Like they're the immortals, like they're the gods, man. You ain't gonna get that power. You already got this, Esau. You got the blessing, you got the world. That's it. It's over for you, man. It's finished for you. You did your shit. You ruled, you fucked everything up. You did a good job being a fucking devil, and now you're going to slavery. Right. To hell. And we're gonna drag your ass to the underground pits, man, like Hellboy. And we're gonna fuck your asses up, man.
Good.
You wait till Howard Shah come back and the angels, man. What they said, they said the chariot sightings last year was up like 200% from the year prior. There's gonna be more chariot sightings. There's gonna be more weird weather. There's gonna be more squirrels attacking people in the streets, killing people. Rats are gonna start eating people in the streets. Yeah, monstrous beasts, animals, beasts, apparitions.
You had birds drop dead in Rome on New Year's Day. In the middle of Rome, they said like hundreds of birds dropped dead. So that's an omen right there. That happened on the New Year's Day, so-called the beginning of Janus, the Roman Greek god. So that was an omen the Lord showing you, because what the Lord equivalates Esau to is to an eagle. So you have the Lord say he's about to drop this place, man. I got a quick precept for you. Isaiah 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift up ye a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
And that's what we're doing. We're shaking their hands, man. Onto these devils, man, that's been raped, robbed, and murdering us, and they never been judged for it, man. So we're shaking their hand in great boldness, man. Right in front of you, and then soon you have to deal with us, man. Yeah, the Most High gonna show his name, giving us spiritual powers, man. Yeah, black niggas are gonna get spiritual powers. You trying to make that mockery video to try to lower the frequency so Jay can laugh at that.
Yeah.
Oh, black people getting spiritual powers. Y'all didn't get spiritual powers. These devils know that the Most High is gonna unlock that power, man.
That was them trying to lower people's faith in that.
Lower people's faith in that. Yeah, we're gonna have power like our forefather King David can jump over walls, kill giants of Goliath like giants of Gath like Goliath. Samson running through 1,000 Philistines. Ain't none of your weapons can do with that, man.
They be breaking steel.
Breaking steel, bending steel, running through tens of thousands, man. David killed his tens of thousands, King Saul his thousands. This is where we descend from. This is in our spirit. This is in us, man. But we done forgot about it, but then the Lord's bringing it out. That's why he's rebuilding an army, man. An actual army, man. A military, the greatest army that ever existed, man, in history. Is being rebuilt in these last days. Good?
Says, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of the multitudes in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise in the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle.
The Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies. See, people don't forget about that. God's all love. Love, 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 love. No, God has indignation. He gets pissed the fuck off too. He gets angry. He destroys shit. If you get his way, he's gonna kill you too.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen, man. See, people don't want to deal with that side of the Lord. They don't want to deal with the indignation, man. The Lord destroys empire. The Lord brings down nations. He brought his own people down and raised these devils over us. That's a punishment that the Lord said that's gonna happen if we disobey him. So now we gotta come back to our power, man. So we can receive power. And this is power right here. Talk about waiting for spiritual power come. This is power right here, man. For us to be in the corner condemning this devil in his kingdom, then you get the feds on our asses and all that shit. That's power, bro. And all we're doing is prophesying. Words is fire, man. Words can be life or death. And we speaking life unto the dead. The elect out there that waking up. And they're coming back to the truth. And that's what you devils are mad at. Because you want us to keep killing each other. You want us to keep murdering each other. You want us to keep sleeping with each other's wives. You want us to be hating each other, being covetous. And you celebrities, you rappers, how about you celebrities? Most are gonna kill every last one of you, man. You're pushing all this death and destruction, man. And you reggaeton artists too, all the tribes. They pushing that death. You listen to that shit, it's nothing but death. I'ma murder you, nigga. I'ma sleep with your wife. Yeah, nigga, I put two in you, nigga. And I'll do all this shit to you, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I'm bad, nigga. Yeah, I fuck your wife, nigga. I fuck your grandmother. All that wickedness and evil, man. The Lord told us not to be that. That's the way of the heathens. That's the beastly ways, man. But our people are walking around being beastly, man. That's why we ain't got no fucking superpower. That's why we ain't got no army. That's why we ain't got no fucking rulership. And that's why we in captivity. Because we want to disobey our power. But then you want to blame the Most High. Oh, God, it's the Most High. But our people themselves are not taking accountability. You can't walk around your own neighborhood without you getting shot or you getting robbed from your own people, man. Your woman look at you with no respect. But here it is, the weak-ass, flat-faced Moabite. He walks around, his woman respects him. Go ahead. Elam and these other heathen nations, they got their women in order. They respect their husband. That's some weak-ass heathens. But they respect their husband. They be honorable to in Babylon. In Babylon, they respect. But here it is, your own woman. Yeah, fuck you, nigga. I'll leave you, nigga, for the other nigga. No respect. Look at you face to face, man. Back in the ancient world, women bowed their heads down to they had the respect. My king, my lord. My lord. This is my husband. This is my life. This is my everything. That's why Coming to America is coming out in March.
Yeah.
That's spiritual.
And that's why, if I may, that's why the Lord said, and I believe it's Ezekiel, we said, are my ways not equal, or your ways not unequal? Because, like you said, you're going to blame the Most High. How you going to blame the Most High when you didn't follow his program? He's the one that made it, and we have to abide by it. Because if we don't abide by his program, that's how we get fucked up. What happens to him if we don't abide by it? He's still good in the heavens and still everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the commandments. He commanded us. We didn't command him.
Exactly.
We don't tell the Most High what to do. He tells us what to do. No, Most High, you wrong for that. You want to destroy this kingdom and my job?
Well, what's your number one job?
You're going to destroy my car? You're wrong for that. Why are you going to destroy my job and my car and my house? You're evil for that. That's why you're going to destroy you rebellious Israelites, man. You dumbasses. Then you're going to be ashamed of that in the kingdom. You're going to look back and be like, oh, man, I was over there on the west side. And I was over there in Babylon trying to keep that evil kingdom. And I was trying to stop this from coming. I was trying to keep that from going from this. You're going to be ashamed, man. Then you're going to go to the prophets. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Please forgive me. Go ahead.
Yep, please. This book of Hebrews chapter 12. And I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Who, if ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Hey, chastising. So the Lord loves you, you're going to be chastised. Yeah. Many are called but few are chosen. This ain't for everybody, man. You have to literally have the Spirit of the Lord to keep you stable in these times. The shit that you go through, you try to live righteously in a world that's wicked. You're surrounded by evil and wickedness, man. And then you tell your own loved ones about this truth, and then you get cursed out, you get called crazy and get cursed. But we're actually blessed, man. Because we're being persecuted. That's the fire, man. The loneliness, the stress you go through, man. Brothers that come in and they disappear and go back in the world that you build a relationship with. But you stand firm in this thing. That's like when you in the military. This is a military. This is an army. You at war right now. If a brother drops on the floor, he gets shot. You got to keep going, man. The brother's out. The brother's out. But the war keeps going, man. You got to keep going. All that pain that you go through really is healing. The Lord is actually, matter of fact, let's get spiritual powers, man. Let's go into Matthew's 10th chapter, Matthew's 15th chapter. Let's go into what the Lord was doing, man. Spiritual powers. A lot of that's not to be spoke about. But when you read about Christ, his real name is Yahushua. He was healing the sick, man. He was resurrecting the dead, and that's what we're doing. You was in this world in darkness, doing drugs. You was being a lesbian. You was being those are legions. When you're a sodomite, a legion, lesbian, all that, those are legions, man. And the Lord was casting out those demons. And that's the elect, man. Right now, this word is healing the minds of our people because we've been mentally sick. We're psychologically fucked in this society, man. We come from broken homes, coming from broken poverty. We thinking murdering each other is cool. We're blasting music that's actually destroying our people, destroying our frequencies, destroying our minds. That's why we got to come back to this positive energy, this positive life, this energy, man. This is the book of life. This is how we're going to get our shit together, man. We got to get our shit. We got to come under the Lord and govern ourselves under the Lord, man. And clean ourselves and sanctify ourselves and stop the bullshit. We need to stop our shit, man. And yeah, you're damn right. This is the laws right here. We're going to govern by this. We're going to govern our government with this. Anything that you got, you have laws and manuals, man. Your car got a manual. Your PlayStation got a manual. Your house has a blueprint, has a manual. We have a manual, man, how to govern a government. How to govern ourselves. We can govern these fucking other nations, man. That's right. And righteousness. And that's what's coming. That's the answer, man. Getting right with the Most High and truth is necessary, not religion. Religion has destroyed our people, man. Made us Uncle Toms, man. That white supremacy shit. Sticking our heads in Esau's ass. Them days is over with, man. And you Israelites that still got your head in Esau's ass after everything that he's showing you, he's hitting you with that fucking bullshit, having your face turned, and you still want to trust in this devil.
Yeah, you still telling people to take it too.
Tell people to take it. And you still gonna take it. Because you trust in this devil. Woe to you that go to Egypt for help, man. But the Lord already showed us this ain't our rest. This man's the devil. So when the devil comes with his horns, ready to do something, he's the devil. Oh, he's the devil. The devil gonna do what the devil gonna do. But you want to befriend your enemy. So he's gonna stick a foot up in your ass. And the Lord's gonna let him do that. So you can fucking learn. Go ahead.
And verse 6. Hebrew chapter 12, verse 6. Whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh deal with you as sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
Hey, that's bad because, like it says, a bastard, Esau's a bastard, man. See, the Lord chastising us because he loves us. He's giving us his truth. He was revealing himself unto us. He's having mercy upon us, man. Our Lord and Savior, first and foremost, going on the cross, going through that suffering, going that crucifixion. You know what kind of loneliness he must have felt on that cross? Knowing that he had to go on the cross.
God bless you.
Hey, shalom, shalom. God bless you. Be good. You know what kind of loneliness he felt being on the cross? The pain, the suffering, that the anxiety they call it. He knew he had to go what he had to go through. He felt every last whip, man. He felt every thorn crushed on his skull. You know what kind of pain that was? You want to talk about your image and humiliation? I don't want to be humiliated, motherfucker. That's the total humiliation, man. Being crossed out, and you have the power to call legions, 12 legions of heaven down on earth to destroy the kingdom, but you have to bite that. You have to bite that bullet for your people. That's why it's going to say you endure all things for the elect's sake, man. Yeah, we go through what we go through. We got other shit, but we put that shit to the side, man. You might be going through what you're going through, but a brother is in need and needs some type of counseling. You help that brother counsel, even though that's sacrificing, man.
Hey, coming out here. We gotta go through our shit daily.
We go through our shit. We don't think brothers go through personal stuff. Brothers be going through their own personal shit. We in the flesh. We in these bodies, man. We in this captivity too. We're going through shit, but we sacrifice that, man. Look, the day we're gonna out there. We're gonna sacrifice and the labor of love and preach to the sheep, preach to the lost sheep, whether they hear it for a bit, man. You know, this is all time. This is all sacrifice. It takes time to do videos. It takes time to do research. And a matter of fact, when you do videos, when you're doing your lessons and your teachings, it takes a toll on your body, man. Because you watching news, you see, oh, that's stressful, man. We in this flesh. You watching news, what's going on. And then when you're doing your lives and all that, yo, man, your body be beat down, man. Your bodies break down, man, because of the fucking stress. That's why it says you're worn out the saints, man. The saints are fucking worn out, man. But when we're not in the flesh, but in the spirit, we're built up.
Renewed every day.
Every day it's like the Lord's refining us. Like spiritually, we're getting stronger and stronger. As this world is getting destroyed and people bugging out, losing their minds, the Lord is making us strong. We can feel it. Right?
So I got a quick one. Romans 12 verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Present your bodies a living sacrifice. So this whole thing's about sacrifice, man. You gotta sacrifice to gain things, man. They even say that in this world. Oh, you want this, you gotta sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice, man. This whole thing's a sacrifice. Some of us are actually going through the ultimate sacrifice, which is sacrifice these bodies for the sheep, for the word of the Lord, man. I see some beheaded for the word of the Lord. Some of us are gonna get beheaded, they're gonna throw us in prison and all that, man. But we gotta take it cheerfully, whatever it is, man. Because the Lord gives us the spirit to endure that anyway. This is a gift, man. This faith is a gift, man. The Lord didn't have to do that. And the Lord can take the spirit away from you and give it to somebody else. He don't need us, we need him, man. That's why you gotta be humble. We didn't wake ourselves up. Some motherfuckers act like they just woke up themselves, nobody taught them. They just woke up. My elder Zion once said, Deuteronomy 28, Jeremiah. Nah, that's not how it works, man. You gotta watch out with a dude like that says that nobody taught me, I just learned myself. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're full of shit, and you have no honor, man. You got no code, man. That's what this thing's about: code, honor, valor. To abide by guidelines, man. That's what you need to govern a society. That's what you need to govern a government, to govern an army, man. Well, you're just gonna have an army with a bunch of dudes that do whatever the fuck they want? How you think the Spartans did what they did? The 300, the Gideons. How you think they did what they did? The house of David. Because they was under the government of the Lord, the guidelines of the Lord. So we got to get ourselves right with our power, man. So we can receive power and get the fuck out of this condition. Yeah.
I'm going to jump down to verse 11. Hebrew 12, verse 11. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
That's right. Because whatever you lose in this world, you're going to receive back 100-fold. Whatever you think you lost, it's just an illusion. Oh, I lost this, I lose this, I lose. Real soon, we all gonna lose our jobs. But they're gonna put they're gonna push that V and shit, that vac. We ain't gonna take that bullshit. We ain't gonna take that shit, man. We're gonna say fuck you. So that's a sacrifice, man. Your family gonna turn against you. They even look at you weird now if you don't wear a mask all fucking day. We walk around with no masks on in the street. People look at you bugged out and weird. So you're gonna have to get ready, get crossed out, man. And it is what it is because we're blessed. It's like the Lord was crossed out, we spiritually crossed out, we're crossed out too. But we're blessed, man. Everything you think you lost, you're gonna get back 100-fold. Look, man, the Lord's about to give us, he knows what we want. He's gonna give us that and then some, man. We're gonna receive a beautiful, everlasting kingdom with no problems, no headaches, no stress. We ain't gonna even know what a bad day is. Even if you go around looking for a bad day, you ain't gonna find that shit. We ain't gonna know what a bad day is, man. It's just gonna be joyous, happiness. We're gonna be crying, man. We're gonna be crying tears of joy. Waking upon our bed singing. We ain't doing that shit now. Now you have a fucking alarm blasting your fucking ear. You gotta run to work with a whole bunch of miserable people to make fucking change, to pay your bills. Because if you one check late, you break your leg or something, you're gonna be fucking homeless. But that's living? That ain't living, man. We ain't fucking living here, man. We ain't living here. This ain't our fucking rest, man. Go ahead.
I was going to say to the point of that verse, because y'all brothers was talking about the bodies and all that being like you know, when you do a sit down, it's totally your body, but it said what? And your spirit is renewed. Because at the end of the day, when you out here and people not listening, and like that takes a toll on your body or your mind. It's like it builds you up better enough. That's why I said nothing is going to be exercised thereby. I'm ready to get
it. Builds your character.
Yeah.
It builds your integrity. It builds your character. So you got to go through hard shit. Like when you're in the Navy or the Special Ops and the Marines. When you go into the Army Rangers, when you go into Special Ops, the Navy SEALs, they break you down mentally. They have you stay up for 3 days straight. You have to do workouts on the beach carrying logs and shit. It's to beat you down to build you up, man. Then when you graduate, man, you want a high level. Disciplinary, man. It's discipline. Go ahead.
Hebrew chapter 12, verse 11. Now no chastening for the present seem to be joyous, so even this right here, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. That's why you always feel good after you do the works, or anything that has anything to do with the works and building up in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Because at the end of the day, it takes a toll negatively in a sense, and it's grievous. But the greater goal, when it's accomplished, like, yo, this is worth it. You know what I'm saying? This is all what it's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and doing the work. This is part of the ministry, but it's every day.
Yep.
It's behind the camera when you're not with brothers. Are you still following law, statute, commandments to the best of your ability? Are you still walking in the law, statute, commandments, and statutes, man? Are you being a man of valor when you by yourself? Or you just putting up a front when you with brothers? Oh shit, yeah, shalom, brother. And you transform into Israelite. Then when you by yourself, like, you know, nobody can see you.
You're not thinking about the Lord.
You're not thinking about the Lord. You're just being a nigga in the world. And also you gotta do that. You got transformers, man. They transform when they see brother. Hey, shalom, brother. Shalom. But as when the cameras is off, and when the brothers ain't around, oh yes, I'm back to being a nigga. Now it's nigga time. And then when you can't do that.
Time.
Yeah, it's nigga time.
I got a precept.
1 Peter chapter 1, verse 6. Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through the manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than the gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, whom having not seen ye love, in whom, though now ye see him not, ye yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory,
That's right.
receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls.
And when the Lord come back, man, even before the Lord come back, when he raises up his elect with that spiritual power, we actually manifesting him delivering his sheep, his elect, we gonna be rejoicing. When Yahweh Shai come back in the clouds, you think you gonna be thinking about your problems? All the bullshit that you done went through this day, you ain't gonna be thinking about that. That's a light affliction, man. That's a light things for what's coming, man. It's well worth it, man. When all that hell breaks through, when Yahweh Shai come in them clouds, when they come in them chariots, man, we gonna be so joyous and so happy. We ain't gonna be thinking about this shit, man. And that's what it's about, man. You know what? You gotta make it hard. It gotta be hard. Because if it was easy, you have a whole bunch of weirdos around here, man. A whole bunch of fake phonies. Yeah, I'm repenting. And then all of a sudden just come in, hey, this is a movie. The Lord said the prophets are gonna be out there prophesying. So this is all part of the movie. The Lord likes this, man. It shows faith. It shows character to come out here and preach his word no matter what. We don't know if we read the book of life. Because if you know you was reading the book of life, let's say the Most High gave you a text message. You're the elect from the heaven. You be a nigga.
Number 1,137,000.
Right, you 137,777. Michael gave you a sneak text. And all of a sudden you're like, shit, I don't gotta do the work then.
Yep.
I can just roll blunts, I can see when minutes wild, I can just fuck around. I'm the elect, bro. Alright, bro, see y'all later. I just got a text message from Michael. I go, I'm good. I'm the elect. I'm gonna be the little man, what? But it's all part of the movie that we gotta come out here and preach and prophesy. It's all part of that movie, man.
The terror of the Lord.
You know? It shows faith, it shows love, it makes sense.
It shows fear too.
It shows fear, it shows respect. That's another thing too. These kids this nation has no respect for their elders, their actual biological fathers, parents, and spiritual fathers and parents. You know what I mean? People, we done told that turn around and called us niggas and with this, with that, spit in our face, treat us like shit. And you have these kids, man, in the world, they don't really saw what happened in Manhattan. Little kids banging on that BMW.
Demons,
little
man.
demons.
You had a
Because they're demons, they're devils.
You had in Jersey City, you had a 13-year-old girl pop some 37-year-old man in Jersey City, your city, and she shot somebody else too. I'm like, yo, you got women out here killing 13-year-old women, little girls killing grown men now.
And guarantee if you listen to that music playlist, nothing but kill music on that little girl. All that drill music and all that shit, man. Guarantee that's the music she's pumping into her fucking brain. And then she go, boom! That's the society we live in, man. This place is fucking backwards, man. That's why we gotta get out of here. If you wanna stay here, you sick in the head too, and you gotta be destroyed. You're a cancer to our nation, man. If you don't want the betterment and the healing of our people and the resurrection of our people, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. You just gotta get the fuck out the way. Oh, she got a fat ass. She's a bad bitch. I wanna hit that. You gotta go, man. You need to get put to death. But we can't build the nation. We can't build the kingdom with motherfuckers like that. We can't. It's the 2/3 of our people that's in the fucking way, man. You're not tired of the sickness. You're not tired of the death. You're not tired of this mind state. You're not tired of this hatred. You're not tired of being at the bottom. You're not tired of seeing people lost in poverty, killing each other, murder. And Esau's making money off that shit. The music industry got these rappers. King Von's still coming out with music. You know these rappers are getting put to death. And then when they die, they still coming out with music. They still cashing in after they die.
They come here and pop smoke all day, every day, man. Like, for real.
And he's coming out with new shit, Pop Smoke. King Von just came out with some new shit. So all these